for something, for a service. I wonder how many young people understand how long they should wait for them to receive a service. This lack of knowledge is one matter which I'd like you to address very quickly, Queen. Is that part of the recipe to being duped into corruption?
Oh yeah, it is. Ignorance is a major part of how people get involved in corruption. Some of them not knowing that what they're doing is corruption.
Right.
But just to enhance what she was talking about mindset shift.
Yes.
I think that's the basis for this program that the Commission has embarked on, together with a foundation that is called Zambians Promoting a Leadership in America. But these are Zambians living in America, but they've come up with a youth empowerment, and it's called Shifting Mindset on Corruption for the youth in Zambia. So they would want to turn that mind of the youth to begin to appreciate how corruption affects them. And that's the beginning point of trying to erase the ignorance of the young people. And if you look at that particular project, when it was being launched on 30th November to 2nd December that it took place last year, 52 youths were congregated from all around the country, all the 10 provinces. So there were 5 youths from each and more from Lusaka that came together to be enlightened. And leaders of institutions, the Anti-Corruption Commission, Drug Enforcement Commission, Financial Intelligence Center, were called to that particular platform in order to tell the youth what role these institutions play in the fight against corruption.
Right.
So that was a way of erasing that ignorance on them, so that even as they face society out there, they'll be able to tell this is corruption and I shouldn't be engaged in it. They'll be able to tell the difference between a bribe and a gift.
Right. So identification of what corruption is, that seems to be quite important.
Yes.
How's that working among youth? How do you help them identify what's there to be discussed in that sense?
Okay. Just to also get from what the earlier speakers had brought out, I love the initiative that has been undertaken by the anti-corruption and the Zambians of the diaspora, civil society, that have come together to create awareness around the understanding of corruption, first of all. I think it's very important to understand corruption, because we look at corruption to think it's only the bureaucratic or the political kind of corruption. But corruption is as simple as giving a lecturer or a teacher a particular bribe to alter your CA. I believe the anti-corruption had reported a case in late November at Levi Mwanawasa University, and I was applauded to say, if young people who already are the most vulnerable to the effect of corruption are practicing